Seekers, welcome back to Wild Lotus Tarot and 2 weekly tarot reading. I've just popped in here as usual to say hi, show my face and wish you guys a week full of love and magic. Also just to let you know, I'm getting started on the April monthly readings really soon. I was a little bit late with the March ones, sorry about that, but they will carry you through until I get the next ones out. Don't forget to hit subscribe on the way out, guys, and like, share and comment on the video. I would be forever grateful. It just helps me get those messages of light and positivity out there to everybody. So guys, have a wonderful week. I will see you very, very soon. Take care, and let's go to your weekly intuitive tarot reading. Hi there, Sagittarius. Welcome back to Wild Lotus Tarot and to your weekly intuitive tarot reading for March 29th through to April the 4th. Saggy, let's take a look and see what just may be on the cards for you. Getting started with the Work Your Light Oracle. Here goes your first one. As per usual, we'll then be going to the Moonchild Tarot for a lead tarot energy. Be using the classic Rider-Waite-Smith deck, and the Starchild Tarot Akashic is the clarifying deck for your tarot positions. Okay, it's pretty much just landed straight on the table. So let's do the oracles. Actually, we'll do that one first. Starseed, what lights you up? Saggy, okay, interesting. You might be having an awakening to being a starseed. You can give that a Google, but basically the concept is that you might be a soul that has incarnated here from another galaxy. That could seem really way out. Some of you may have already clicked off, but that is a concept, guys. And because of that, sometimes we feel like we don't really fit. We don't really fit in here. And you might have a deeper or different calling in this life. So for example, one of the theories goes that it's these starseed beings that have incarnated on Earth to assist the consciousness shift from the 3D to the 5D, which is a shift from the lower vibrational, dense kind of fear-based energies into love and unity consciousness. Maybe you're one of them. Now that doesn't mean to say that you have to be out there being a spiritual teacher or a healer or anything like that. Sometimes it's just by maintaining your own high vibration that through others experiencing you, they raise theirs as well. Like, are you one of those people that, is always there to lend an ear to help people, you make people feel good? That can be an indicator that you're a starseed. Starseeds aside, this is a card that says, what lights you up? It's time to move towards your divine purpose, your divine calling, and what really sets your soul on fire. And I've got Priestess. How are you being called to step up and lead? Yeah, it's time for you to step up and lead your life in the direction of what lights you up. Using all of your gifts and talents, following your instincts, your intuition, and when you really connect your power and purpose with your intellect and your intuition, that's when you step into priestess mode. That's when you're really like accessing all of your blue flame, right? That's when you access all of your power. So you're being called to power, you're being called to purpose with those cards. So let's go to the Moonchild Tarot here, Saggy, for a lead tarot energy. Hopefully I didn't lose too many of you with the starseed talk. I do like to talk about the more interesting topics. Obviously you have to be a little bit careful what you talk about on here, but I think it's good to discuss these things, guys. There's definitely more than meets the eye to this realm that we are living in. Look at that. Nothing says passion and purpose, what lights you up, the flame and the spark, and the Ace of Wands. Absolutely. Some of you are stepping into your power, finding that purpose, that calling. This can be a new job or a new career path that just feels so aligned for you, that gives you energy rather than taking it. It can be a beautiful, passionate, chemical new connection. It can also be an increase in your spirituality with the Ace of Wands. It's a powerful sign of potential. I'm really feeling that you are being called to step into your potential and achieve your greater purpose here with this card. And Sagittarius, of course, you know, you're a fire sign, so you're very comfortable in that kind of full action, full fire kind of energy. Let's go for energy of the recent past. Energies leaving, completing, transitioning. The Emperor, number 4 in the Major Arcana, links to Aries, another fire sign. Bold and empire building, totally on purpose, and blocking out the distractions. Let's go for current focus energy here, Saggy. Current focus energy, please, for Sagittarius. Ten of Cups, and that's how it's having that breakthrough to your purpose that leads you to that beautiful Ten of Cups reality. Okay, let's go for what kind of outcome energy do we have here, please? Outcome. The Star. Wow. Yeah. Aquarian energy from the Major Arcana, number 17. And Sagittarius is at the bottom of the deck. Temperance, your card in the Major Arcana. We have number 14 that comes after the Death card in the sequencing. So let's grab the clarifier. It's a lot of Major Arcana here, guys. 3 from 4 positions. Nine of Wands and the King of Cups here. The Devil. I knew there was more to the story here, guys. Like, generally when we're shifting into this kind of high vibrational consciousness, we have to do the shadow work, right? We have to look in the dark places as well. I've got the Five of Cups here. Oh, look, it's the Ace of Wands again. Yes, yes, yes. All right, let's clarify this Devil, because that's the limitation, that's the block to getting to where we want to go. Hierophant. So many Major Arcana. And the Tower. Oh, goodness, it just got even more real over here. What I'm feeling here, Saggy, with this Tower, because that, yes, absolutely. What I'm feeling here with this Tower is that it is a revelation of true calling, and that it's time to step to purpose. What I'm feeling. I just picked up the Emperor in reverse underneath it, because I feel that before you had this kind of revelation or Tower moment, you were an Emperor in reverse, right? Not in control of your life, not able to build your empire, not able to establish that firm, stable, secure foundation for yourself, not being able to take those bold, fearless moves forward, right? But then you've had this Tower moment. I don't see this as being like a, you know, big crumbling life event in this particular reading. I see this as being an awakening to purpose or calling. Like that moment when you're just going along, maybe in a regular job and a regular life, you know, accepting, you know, mediocrity, and all of a sudden you have this awakening to, I'm a starseed, I've got a deeper purpose and calling in life, and I need to begin stepping into it. Or you have some kind of spiritual awakening with the Ace of Wands and the Priestess, which leads you to, you know, perceiving and seeing life in a whole different way and reprioritizing your values. So I'm seeing that as being the Tower here. There's some kind of reprioritization, or, you know, like just reprogramming that I'm feeling that has gone on for you, and there's been a big shift here. So and with the Tower, it comes in to align you to your truth, your purpose, and your calling, you know, to align you to what lights you up. So that's what I'm feeling with the Tower, guys. And it's awesome that you have the Star in the reading, because the Star is the Major Arcana that follows on from the Tower as the calm after the storm, the soother, the balancer, and the illumination of the path forward. So, you know, you have all the beautiful energies to carry you through after what could have been, let's say, a bold awakening, or like a, you know, I mean, we have these downloads and insights, and sometimes they kind of show us things that are uncomfortable about ourselves, that we might have been living out our own shadow or something like that. So in the recent past here again, okay, now we've got the Emperor in the upright. So this is kind of like deeper past, recent past, Emperor in the upright, Nine of Wands, King of Cups. Yeah, So now we're showing up as the Emperor in the upright, which is basically now you can step into that power seat, control seat, the driver's seat of your life. You're stepping up into that priestess energy, whether you're male or female, gender irrelevant, to be able to drive your life forward is what I'm sensing here. It's interesting because generally the Emperor is this energy of protecting yourself from your own emotions or those of others so that you can make these really logical, strategic moves forward. But you've got the King of Cups here, who is all heart, all intuition, all compassion and empathy. You've also got that priestess energy. So what I'm seeing is that, you know, you have this ability to be this beautiful blend here, Saggy, of intuition and heart and logic and thought. And you're bringing that together in perfect balance to really, you know, it's like you've kind of unlocked other parts of your brain or something, and you can kind of live this dance between those two sort of energies. This is a Scorpio energy, this is an Aries energy, and you may be dealing with one of those as well in this. The Nine of Wands is an interesting energy here because for me, it's like an almost but not quite energy. There's a sense of resilience and determination with the Nine of Wands. And I feel like you've been kind of searching for this path or this purpose for some time, but you haven't really been finding it. It's like a so close kind of energy. And yet you've got the last wand here, the Ace, that's come in, and the 9 plus the 1 equals the 10 of Wands. So it's like we are completing a cycle here and stepping into the new. And the old cycle is one of like drudgery, of heaviness, of density. I'm coming back to that, what I said about that, it kind of a shift into the 5D consciousness. I'm feeling something more spiritual and kind of, you know, like subtle, like an energetic shift within you in this reading. So I really feel that you are leaving behind a period of like, grossness is coming up, and I don't mean disgusting, I mean like, you know, it's that dense quality where we're not able to access as much of our intuition and all of those beautiful spiritual energies because, you know, we're just vibrating at a different frequency, a lower vibration. But there's been this kind of shift, and now things are changing for you because of that. So that's what I mean by that. So that's what I see in the recent past. You've kind of gone through this like this recalibration, this kind of shift, which I see in these cards as well. 10 of Cups, the Devil, called Oppression, and the Hierophant, Taurus energy, Capricorn energy. This is where we're heading to, the 10 of Cups. This is absolutely what we want. This is one of the highest vibrational cards in the tarot. Living a blessed life, coming together with an aligned partner, building that beautiful life together, having enough love and connection and you know, resources and all of those things. The Devil here and with the Hierophant says to me that the block to that was potentially tradition, following the usual path. Some people can get there following that path, but generally after like deeper senses of awakenings or shifts, we can't follow that path anymore, guys. Like it just, you know, we need time, we need space, we need creativity, we need to do things a little bit differently. So that's what this says to me. So you are, you know, to get to this 10 of Cups, you're saying, you know, what do you need to, what traditions do you need to challenge in your life? And it could be the tradition of, I need to get a good job and, you know, go to uni, get a good job and, you know, work full time or, you know, overtime every day, stay on that treadmill, you know, and so I can get a home, have a family, and then I'm going to live my life when I retire. That's an example of a tradition that's kind of a set way of living and being that's been handed down. For others, it's like, you know, that concept of having to do things in a certain order, like get married before you have kids and all that sort of thing. So the Hierophant says it's time for you to discover your truth and your own values, because there's a sense of liberation in it. There's a sense that the previous way or the usual well-worn path of what most people do in life is suppressing for you or oppressing for you. It becomes the binds that hold you with the Devil energy. So it's time to release yourself from that and find your own way. This is a 5 in the major arcana. And whenever I see fives in the tarot, we've got the Five of Cups here as well, I say this is the point of change, and it's the decisions that you make in the now and the directions and the callings that you step up to that determine what 10 you get to. And this is absolutely the 10 that we want to get to. So you're discovering yourself, your truth, and you are, going your own way, focusing on your truth, having faith, and that is going to lead you to where you want to be rather than just following what you feel you should. Okay, outcome, Ace of Wands again, Five of Cups and the Star. So don't be surprised as you're going through this shift that, an actual sort of, let's say, more tangible earthly opportunity presents itself to you. So that could look like, the perfect job, some kind of opportunity opening up to you that is really on purpose. So keep an eye out for that. It absolutely could come in with that Ace of Wands. There is a sense here with the Star of total rebirth, really tipping out what doesn't serve you anymore and recalibrating that energy. I mean, look at Temperance. It's very similar energy. Taking those emotions of the past and using them alchemically to propel you forward. So it's almost like in terms of spiritual awakening and everything, like sometimes we go through difficult times and traumas and things like that, and they actually become our launch pad for stepping into full power and purpose and potential. And that's what I'm kind of seeing. You're like tipping out some, you're doing the alchemy with the others, and you're getting into this place that you're like so stable, so secure. You're really kind of like almost becoming, like you're becoming the earth angel that you were meant to be. Sag, that is what I'm feeling here. And that's when the path of truth illuminates for you and you kind of, everything clicks into place towards your divine wishes, the Star energy. We have to be careful not to look back at the old and over-romanticize it. Oh, things were easier when my eyes were closed to truth, when I was just living in the density and that sort of thing. But remember, when we're living in the density and the lower vibrational energies, we're also not able to feel and express and experience the peak experiences and love to the same degree. So with the Five of Cups, for me, it's an energy of do not look back, because otherwise you will miss the two new cups carrying the crystals, carrying the light codes that are trying to come in for you. We're tipping out the old terracotta urns and we're inviting in chalices, right? It's an upgrade. It's a higher vibrational energy. That's what I'm seeing there. So guys, it's a beautiful energy of shift within yourself. And as we know with the Magician's work, once we begin to change internally and awaken and shift and release, we really start to change our external reality as well. I'm going to leave it there, Sagi, because the battery is just about to go flat and I think I'm finished here. But what a beautiful reading. Big shifts upon you. Keep in mind it's a general reading for the collective, so it may or may not be for you. Drop me a comment if you're called to share, guys. I do read them all and do my best to interact with you all over there as well. Helps me get to know you guys and connect with the energy, see what the collective themes are. I'll see you back here for another one next week, Sagi. Bye for now.